Replicon Radio is no longer brought to you in part by Lex the Hexmaster and the Shadow Army.
Shadow Army.
Shout out to the former sponsor.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Much love to motherfucking Lex the Hexmaster and the Shadow Army. We still love them, but they're just not sponsoring the show no more, which means you can if you want to. And also, this episode is brought to you in part by the House of Id, and they don't even know this yet. But you want to know why this episode is brought to you by the House of Id?
Why is this episode
because
brought to you?
6 hours today, I got an email that said fam supports fam because they donated $100 to our GoFundMe.
Damn. Hell yeah. House of Id.
So
thank you for that.
Mad love and props and appreciation.
What do they do so we can give them a proper shout out?
Motherfucking
yeah, definitely. I'm not sure.
We'll figure it out and we'll let y'all know for sure.
But yeah, man, they donated $100 to the GoFundMe page that we have to help pay for the Replicon Radio Awards, which are just about over. You can vote once every 24 hours at repliconradio.com. The link to our GoFundMe is in the description of this video and on the bio of all of our social media. So if you want to help support the cause, much appreciated, because I about fucking came when I got that email. I was like, oh, I'm going to get another one. Be like, sorry, I meant to do 10.
Right.
And then it was like, fam supports fam. And I was like, holy shit. Thank you so much.
Shit, thank you.
But shout out to them guys for sure.
Absolutely, man. Fucking amazing. Amazing.
Speaking of that, why don't you just remind everybody who's winning the host?
I haven't looked at this in fucking over a week.
I haven't voted once.
For nobody?
Nobody.
Damn, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Why are you hating like that?
Because I had a lot of shit going on this past week, the last couple weeks. So
I can understand that. Well, here's your chance.
But we're curious now. I'm kind of curious just on that one.
You know how long it took the show to start, okay? Give me a minute.
Right.
Right. If YouTube cuts out, it's because Rue wants me to look at stuff.
I'm just curious.
Hold on. You want to? You talking about us?
Yeah, because I haven't shared anything or voted for myself, host. So I'm just curious about how close the race is between you. And I already know P went around telling people, so we're just.
I haven't told anybody to vote for me yet. But I can.
He will.
I don't even want to tell you now. Now I'm gonna feel bad.
Don't feel bad. Let's hear it. Tony and I already know, so it's okay.
What do you want to know? You want to know the numbers or the percentages?
Both.
Well, we could do percentages. We don't need numbers.
I mean, we can figure the numbers out ourselves, I suppose.
You want to go uphill or downhill?
Well, I already know I'm last.
Well, let's go uphill.
12%.
All right.
38%.
All right.
50%.
Oh, okay.
Right. Like, we don't know.
I mean, that's right in line for usually how the percentages go, but who is where?
Oh, I'm last.
You could be right about that.
I mean, I'm definitely right
You're
about that.
absolutely right about that. That's why I feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
I think P's got 50.
Because I'm not gonna
also be right about that too.
Yeah,
I nailed it. I'm not gonna push the issue.
So we're just we're the same orders we're in. We're in the seating order.
I shouldn't have to go out and yell at these people.
I haven't yelled at anyone to vote for me this year.
They should just do it all on their own.
I appreciate. I want them to vote for me. This is the first time I've ever said that publicly.
I like it
this year, at least.
You know, this motherfucker was in Tucson saying, hey, Replicon Radio Awards are up. Vote for me, will you?
Vote.
Replicon Radio. Here's a sticker. Vote for me.
Do it, man.
There's motherfuckers out there with stickers saying, vote for me.
Drive that
traffic.
You
want a Replicon t-shirt? Vote for me.
I wish you would have said that last week, because now I feel like that was a missed opportunity. Damn. I should have made like buttons and like political things.
Oh, you hate Replicon Radio? Well, go vote for Rue, will you?
Yeah, there you go.
Damn, I should have done that too. Shit. I should have done that for real. That's a good. Not only has that helped me, that's also a marketing thing. Like, would have been great. Because I remember like Joe Black had the Joe Black for President bumper stickers and shit. I should have done that.
Damn.
It would have said honk for P or some shit. Damn, that was a missed opportunity for real.
Wow.
Well, you know who to get on your campaign next time you run.
But yeah, get Rue as my campaign manager. There you go. But I know the homie Scene Loke, he did a pre-show out there I was going to talk about, but he was up on stage promoting the Replicon Radio Awards because he's nominated, so he kept telling everybody to vote for him, and giving us props and much love, so that was dope.
And as he should, he needs to go spread the word and get people over there to vote for him.
Spread it like butter all over them jugglers.
Hell yeah, he's on a roll.
Oh yeah. Took me a second. Hell yeah, I'm on a roll. Shout out to that guy.
Savademic
in the hair. Shout out to QBN Mommy. Whoop whoop. The Real Freak, what up? Grape Joe, what up?
What up?
Element
what up?
Only 08.
What up, poppin', y'all?
Diamonds and Clowns, what's up? Any of you guys go out to Juggalo weekend this past weekend? Were you guys jugging?
I did not.
I did not
go,
either.
I know y'all in the room didn't go, but some of these people could have went.
They could have.
I went. I was out there.
I didn't have the money to go.
I'm excited to hear.
I didn't either.
It's a good thing that you didn't set all that trip up, because that would have been a canceled trip for you.
Nor did I have the want to go. We'll just say that.
Well, I'm going to tell you all about my journey.
But I heard it was pretty dope, I ain't gonna lie.
Like, it's such a hard, I like doing recaps, but I hate it because I just want to tell you, like, this happened. And then everything else just doesn't count anymore. You know what I mean? But I don't want to do that. I want to, like, we did this and then we did that.
The pool party looked like fun for sure.
It was dope. Fucking just chant. So, yeah, like, the hotel was dope. Like, the Red Roof Inn. It was like Mandy described it as like Juggalo Village because it's a different setup than like what, you know what I mean? Like we go to Detroit, there's like I think it's the Stay Inn now. It used to be something different. That's where all the Juggalo parties are. Everybody's partying, right? And we're all in the hallways. You know what I mean? This was set up like a U, and then like the pool. So like everyone was in this little Juggalo village, and the hallways were outdoors. It's like you just step out their door and it's just whoop. Well, you don't have, you can hear it from in your room clearly, but like you step out your door and it's like whoop 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 whoop. It's just juggalos everywhere.
Did it smell like The Gathering?
It was dry, like because the normal air. I felt like as soon as we rolled into town, I was like, God, I already got fucking gathering throat. Like it's like you got dust in your air and shit.
Like I'm really not being ignorant by any means here, because like you know how I tell you like prior to all this, a few years back and shit. When I'd always tell you like, oh shit, man, the gathering's coming up, man, and I'd be at work and I'm like, man, I can just smell the gathering air, and it's a good thing.
Okay, I was.
It ain't because of dirty juggalos or anything.
I was saying I didn't. I didn't get that the lack of deodorant smell.
It smells like dirty pennies.
No, but you know how you can like get that like whiff of like dust in the air, and
all we are is dust in the wind.
Just the air is different at the gathering than outside.
Yeah, it's sugary.
Right.
It's sugary, sticky, and dirty.
It's filled with Faygo, and
I mean, it's got that outside like stink smell because of the dirt being driven through.
I'm not sure if I can.
And it's kicking up dust and shit, so it has a little different smell than being outside on a fucking road somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, you was in a room Oh, dope. Then we probably kicked it and I just don't remember, but much love to you. I don't know who you are because your picture's very small.
Very tiny. Very tiny pictures.
Very tiny photo. But I don't know if the smell in pants was recreated, but the vibe was.
Yeah.
Like, obviously I'm not at the end of the story yet, but overall, this was one of the most, like, positive Juggalo events ever. Like, all around. Like, just
I'd love to hear it.
I haven't seen anything.
We're not getting there yet.
And normally you see the shit on the internet later, like this happened, that happened, I didn't know about, you know what I mean? Because I'm not around that type of negative shit anyway, really. But then you hear about it later, and I've heard nothing but good vibes.
Nobody overdosed, nobody died.
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Man, it wasn't a Juggalo
no,
party.
actually, you know what? I think one person did.
Well,
not die, but overdose.
Then it's a Juggalo party. Then.
That's what I heard. I don't know. I didn't witness it myself, but yeah, man. I don't know. Where do I begin? So,
at the beginning.
All right. Well, I woke up at 4 a.m. Had my mother drive me to the St. Louis airport.
All right.
That airport flew me to
Lambert.
Yeah, Lambert Airport. They flew me out to LAX. My first time ever in LA.
I feel like you passed it up to go to Tucson, Arizona.
It's true. That's just how they route things sometimes. So it was my first time in LA, in California, and I saw nothing.
Well, yeah, you see the airport.
Yeah, I didn't even really see a lot of that either. Like, I immediately got on a trolley to my gate, and 15 minutes later, I was on a new plane. I saw the ocean from the window as we flew away.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah.
And then that took me to Tucson. Then I arrived in Tucson. I stepped off the airplane, and I was like, "Oh my God, there's cactuses here!"
Cacti all over the place. Look at that.
Did you bring me back a fucking
A needle.
a needle off the cactus?
No, was I supposed to?
Fuck yeah, I told you to.
I believe he did.
Oh damn it!
What the fuck, man?
I didn't. I thought you wanted me to bring you a whole cactus.
No,
and I wasn't gonna be able to do that.
Just a needle.
I could have done that. I touched a few of them.
Just a needle.
I tried to poke myself, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
you
that sharp.
Well,
I mean, I'm sure I could have if I tried real
Right.
hard.
you didn't pick anybody up and throw them into the cactus, did you?
No. I really didn't. I didn't spend a lot of time with the cacti. I arrived there.
They
and
kept
then,
him away from the Juggalos, man.
Right.
Kyle and Mandy, or 666, they arrived the day before. They came and picked me up at the airport. And then we wanted a journey to Walmart. Got a few things.
Air mattress.
Yeah, $14 air mattress for me to sleep on.
Hell yeah.
Did you bring it back with you or did you leave it?
I left it there.
I figured.
I can't. I had like,
You probably. Well, you
I didn't have a
check
checked bag.
Yeah.
even though I ended up checking my bag for free because they ran out of room.
Right.
I didn't want to pay for it, so I just had my little bag. I said multiple times, Rue would be so proud of me.
I bet. Yeah, you had one little bag.
Yeah, one little bag.
But it still was like a clown car, though. You just kept
100%.
pulling shit out.
Well, the great thing is about Replicon Radio merchandise that you can get right now at repliconradio.bigcartel.com is those sublimated shirts, man. They fold up real nice.
They
You can get them real small.
And they stay wrinkle free.
Yeah, you can roll them bitches up like military style and pack a shit ton of them in your fucking thing.
Well, P don't know anything about how to fold or roll anything military style. Let's just say that.
I mean, I just choose not to.
But he tried to.
I even got one of them old people medicine boys with all the days.
So now you know how to pack small. I like this.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So the next trip we have is going to be packing small again.
I hope not.
I hope so. They save
No.
fucking room for other shit. Like coolers and beer and liquor.
Yeah, well, yeah. I wasn't able to take any of that. It was
Thank
so
God.
sad, which is why we had to go to Walmart. I had to get a bat. I had to get some beer. We had to get some Jaeger. I got some fucking Faygo shoes. I couldn't even bring my own extra pair of shoes because there was no room.
Thank God.
But I had the shoes cost the same price as the bed. Fuck you, Walmart, for that.
Really? I mean, fuck.
Trash ass shoes.
Well, they ain't really good for your feet anyway, so they deserve to get destroyed.
Yeah.
Did they get a lot of Faygo on them? Were they a different color by the time you got out of there?
They're a little brown.
Were you soaked?
Yeah. Day 2 I was. Day 1 I was just a little wet. There wasn't a lot of Faygo day 1. There was Faygo, just wasn't excessive.
Right.
Spoiler alert. But so what? I don't know what we did next. We went. I guess we checked in, got whatever, like just got comfortable. I think maybe we ate. We did go. We went to, and then we went to some national forest. Like the show wasn't until Friday. I was there on Thursday.
Right.
So Mandy wanted to go to like the national forest and look at the cactus. So like we were like deep in a mountain in a national forest going on.
You walked or were you riding through?
Yes.
I don't see you walking a whole lot.
I didn't. I mean, I went on a quarter-mile trail walk.
Okay, so that ain't much.
Yeah.
That's like one lap around the track at school.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. And we were just looking. There's supposed to be like wild. There wasn't any wild. I didn't see any wildlife. I know at some point, Tom Wood ran into some pigs in the parking lot of the hotel, and another homie ran into some wild donkeys.
Sweet.
I didn't experience that. I just experienced a bunch of crazy cactuses, like building-sized cactuses, and some of them were like flicking me off, and some of them were waving, some of them were humping, some of them were hugging.
So you found where they got that picture from?
Yeah.
With a cactus.
Yeah, he was probably out there. There was a lot of them. But it was dope.
I wonder how long it took him to find that cactus. Or it was probably just a...
Probably just as long as it took him. They probably just went to the little forest and was like, hey, let's take a picture of that.
Hey, look, it looks like you're flicking out. It's flicking off.
Nobody made that. Fuck that live video, by the way. But, I mean, I tried. The other videos are...
He was under the influence.
Well, no, it's just the quality is so shit. Like, that is also true, but... The live is just so, it looks like would you film this on a walkie-talkie?
I mean, you can't really film anything from a walkie-talkie, but I got it.
Yeah, it's bad. So, like, I did the one live, and then the rest of the videos I just recorded on my phone and posted later. Because, yeah, it's fun.
Oh, you had the video camera out there with you?
No, I just had my phone.
Oh.
I just had my phone. But, so, yeah, and then that night, I mentioned earlier, the homies had a, so smart, by the way. The homie Scene Loke put together a concert like half a mile away from everything. We're, you know, right by the Red Roof, right by the venue. Is at a place called Thunder Canyon Brew Distillery. The free flavor show. So it was just a bar, and they set up. They had a stage in there, and it was dope, man. Just Juggalos kicking it. You know what I mean? I got there. I ended up. Obviously, there's Juggalos everywhere. There's so many people like at the hotel already kicking it. You know, familiar faces. You get to the venue, see the homie Ogre out there. Tom Woods inside, fucking getting lit. You know, seeing Lokes up on stage with his dog, baby girl. Who else is on? I'm gonna miss. I can't shout out everybody, but I love them all. But it was good. It was a good time, man. A bunch of people, like, you know, like Juggalo performers and shit doing their thing. I know that Willie Hayes was up there. We saw
Willie Hayes Mays here.
And what was the yeah, man. And then it was just a lot of love too. Like, people kept coming up to me. Obviously, I was wearing a Replicon radio shirt and shit, you know. And people are just coming up showing love, like, oh, you're with Replicon, blah blah blah. I love you guys. Like, and there were some other cats that like started a podcast because they were inspired by us, like telling me story. I was like,
hell yeah.
I was like this. He's like, I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all, you guys are the, you know, like just giving me mad props. And I was like, dude, we're not even that cool, but thank you. Like, I'm like, we're just trying, you know what I mean? He's like, no, y'all fucking kill it. Like, we'd love to be like that. Like, just getting mad love, man, all over the place. It was so dope.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. And then I got to see the homegirl Izzo perform in Acetone. I've never met Acetone in real life.
Is it
before.
Acetone or Acetone?
I don't know. I thought it was Acetone.
We're talking about Boogie here?
Yeah. I thought everybody called him. Everyone.
I don't know what everybody called him.
I've always heard Acetone. But we met. He was dope. He's the homie.
Nice.
We made friends.
He didn't punch you in the face?
Was he supposed to?
I mean, I don't know.
No, he just came up and was like, hey, tell me about this record that came out and why it wasn't on the awards. And I was like,
I may have paid somebody $100 to hit you in the mouth.
Oh.
Someone did hit me.
Oh, shit.
I'm kidding. I really didn't pay him, but
I'll tell you about
better
that.
backtrack that, Rue.
No, I really didn't.
It may have been an artist, but I know you didn't pay him. Somebody did. Somebody told him to do it though.
Were you in on that? Were you the one to tell him to do it?
No.
Fucking do it, bro. Fucking do it.
No. Spoiler alert, it was a Ouija bag.
He hit you in the face?
Wee hit you?
Yeah.
In a violent manner?
We'll talk about it.
Oh, shit.
We'll get there.
I don't see no busted lips.
But no, the show was fresh, man. It was just, you know what I mean? Like, you get to town, you're like, oh, the show's not till tomorrow. Let's go check this out.
told him to do it.
It was just dope. It was good vibes, good people. Yeah, shout out to Acetone. It was cool talking to the dude. He was actually nice, and we became friends. And shout out to, go check him out. I was trying to find their music online. I actually added one of their tracks to the playlist. But I think it's his girlfriend Izzo. She performed. And it was good. I was like, I went on my way to tell him like that shit was dope. Like, I'd never heard it before. It was dope. I appreciate it. And they were just like the Red Roof Inn was just you know, Juggalo. If you guys have ever been to a Juggalo event.
Yes, I have.
I mean, the Red Roof Inn, that was the spot, and that's where we happened to be. So it was just Juggalo parties all night long. I don't really know. Hell yeah.
Very nice.
I mean, I can't, we did this and we drink here.
Sometimes that's the best part of some of these events.
It generally is, yes. Because it's just, you get to hang out with people.
And it's in a more relaxed state. Like, fuck, you don't have to go here. You don't have to walk a mile over here. You don't have to do this. You're at home. You're at your home base.
Yeah, you go back to your room to get a beer. And I'm paying $15 at the bar, and everyone's just hanging out.
And if you need to, the bed's right there. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. No, it was great, man. Just, you know what I mean? Just seeing everybody. Just catching up. Because, you know, a lot of people I ain't seen since... You know, some people I haven't seen in a long time. Some people I saw at Hallowicked. Some people I saw at The Gathering. Some people I saw fucking before COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, yeah, a lot of, like, you guys should, you know what I mean? Like, you guys would have had a great time there, too. Like, obviously, like, Jordan and Cass and, shout out to home. And Tom Wood, man. Tom Wood's always going ham.
I saw a picture of Cass, like, his homie took, and he was like, oh, poor little Cass, 15 minutes into the ride home, passed out.
Yeah, no, Cass is fucking killing it, man. Fucking so much. Like, I can't even just go into it. But I'm sure I'll come up with more shit as I get through the story, because there was just so much. Just hanging out, man. Just kicking it. It's a good time. Well, I don't know. I hurt my knee somehow, which is still hurting. Drunk in steps and walls, and You know what I
Damn.
mean, things happen, you know.
They do happen.
Things happen, bro. Sometimes you hurt yourself.
Or other people hurt you for you.
Yeah, Rue paid some money. Rue, you paid weed. I can't believe you paid weed to hit me.
I don't even talk to that dude, but if I did, I probably wouldn't have told. I probably wouldn't have told him that.
I knew who told him.
Well, you gonna tell us all about that here?
We're not there yet, bro.
That's what I said in a minute.
Yeah, we haven't got to that part of the story, but
That's the exciting part.
God, I forget everything. So I don't know.
We need the build up.
We partied, then we went to sleep. That's what
Oh,
happened.
okay, cool. That's a build up.
And then the next day was the big day, the big show, the Monster 5, the coin show, baby.
Ooh, the Juggalo Clout Show.
Did we do anything during the day? So I know at some point I had Whataburger,
Yeah, how was that?
and it was good. I never had Whataburger before. At some point I had In-N-Out Burger, which I'd never had in my life before either. It was also good. I recorded myself eating it for YouTube. It'll be
Ooh.
available at some point.
Spoiler.
One of them has a full copyright claim on it because the restaurant was so fucking loud playing fucking Ashanti or something.
Bastard.
So you want to watch me eat food while my days are cold without you. That'll be up at some point.
Bastards.
But yeah, we had some Whataburger hitting out. Had some Del Taco. Always a good time. Haven't had that in a while.
Del Taco's fire. I love Del Taco.
I know, I miss it.
I want to open up a string of Del Tacos here.
You should. Jack in the Box just bought it.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, then that's not going to happen.
They might franchise you one.
That is true.
More so than the old Del Taco would. But, yeah. What are we talking about?
The food you had Del Taco.
I had that. And then I had a couple local spots I couldn't tell you the name of, like breakfast, you know, like fuck I'm hungover DoorDash breakfasts. Lots of Juggalo parties. They did the you were talking about earlier, the pool party. There was 2 of those at the Red Roof. The Arizona wine mixer went down.
Nice.
And then the Juggablet Babes something. I can't remember the name of it. It had a name. It was dope. It was just part, like, just, you know what I mean, 24 hour, anytime you wake up, there's whoop whoops, there's somebody talking, there's a bunch of Juggalos in the hot tub making Juggalo soup.
Ooh.
There was a fresh orange tree on the hotel for us to tear apart.
Guys are giving us free oranges.
Right.
Right.
I can just imagine how that one went.
Free ice cream sandwiches. But it was dope. It was just a good time, good vibe. Sorry, I'm like stalling because this computer's fucking being stupid as well. But yeah, then we made it to there's more I'm missing shit, but whatever. Then we headed out to the Rialto, downtown Tucson, Arizona, for the big hair heavy metal headbang fucking extravaganza fucking rock show.
The main event.
We dressed up in our fucking crazy 80s rock. It was dope, man. It was so, like, everyone was dressed up in their fucking, like, crazy 80s gear.
I was seeing a lot of cool photos of people really getting into it.
Yeah, there was tons of fucking just super dope shit. I wish I had more pictures. I thought I looked pretty ridiculous. Manny and Kyle looked dope as fuck. And we didn't know you don't know what to expect from ICP. You know what I mean? Like, Rue knows. But we got there. You know what I mean? We got in. We had to give them our papers to prove we're legal immigrants or whatever it is you got to do now in America. We got in. We got our coins.
Got that coins. Did you bring it?
I didn't.
You motherfucker.
As soon as I was about to say it, I was like, fuck.
You damn it, bastard.
That body man's going to want me to
I just want to touch the clout.
It's dope. It comes in a pink bag with a zebra print Hatchet Man on it.
Ooh.
That sounds wonderful.
Because it's 80s, you know. And then everybody who got in either got a cassette or a CD of the new single. I got the cassette. I found out later apparently it's limited to like 100, so that's dope.
Ooh. I would have rather had a cassette anyways.
I wanted the cassette.
For sure.
And then, man, I feel like a dick. I can't tell you who fucking played.
Everybody.
Like,
Everybody played.
I can't remember the name of the band, dude. The band. They're on the new single with that on Yum Yum, and there's a remix on Wicked Vic. They played both nights, but everybody came out and they're like, I think a legit '80s cover band played, and then like everybody else came out dressed up in their '80s shit, and then Ouija came out with his fucking with his wig on, the fucking na 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 na. Instead of saying thunder, he had everybody saying whoop whoop, and it was so dope. Like I was like, what? Whoop whoop in the fucking bass, and everyone's just throwing their arms up and shit. You're like, all right, man, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was hype as fuck. Ouija killed it as always. It was so dope. Whoop whoop. I was cow. Middle of the river. Yeah, but he didn't sing. I wish he would have kept going and just did the full cover. Fuck, man. There obviously was like a crazy. I can't even think of all the fucking freshness.
The guy hits him in the mouth and he still likes the shit. It's funny,
right? It's so dope.
Thanks, wee wee. Can I have another?
Like yo, oh yeah, they dropped Wicked Vic on time.
Oh, good.
That came out. You have physical copies of the Gather.
Love to hear
the show.
I love when deadlines are met.
Right. What else? I'm trying to think. There's so much shit happened, dude. Again, just a lot of love, people coming up, talking, saying what's up, and then like obviously homies and people that you only get to see at events. Shout out to the homie Derek Baker, Relish brand, in the fucking. I was kicking it with him forever.
Nice.
So then it was time for the Insane Clown Posse. Hold on, is this paused? Yeah. So they came out, bro. I don't know if you guys have seen the photos yet. I hope you have.
I've seen some videos.
Like, you don't know what to expect. Next thing you know, the fucking stage opens up to the fucking Bitchin' Wild Bucks. That's the name of their band, right? You got these huge, giant, fake speaker stacks, like an 80s rock show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they got a riser that goes up in the middle for the drummers way up on top. Like it was 100% a fucking 80s show. They came out in the most ridiculous fucking outfits and makeup you've ever seen in your fucking life.
Did you get pictures?
Joe looks like fucking D. Snyder. There's a pic right up on the screen right now. This Ouija with his
oh, you bought a wig?
God damn it. Go back, you motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
Look at you. You bought a wig and tore up a jean shirt?
Yes.
I see that photo right here. Well, a different one, but same.
Yeah, that one's up somewhere too. Look at that fucking picture. That thing is double up, dude. Getting fucking things I didn't tell you yet. It just keeps moving on its own. It's annoying the hell out of me.
You don't look very 80s though.
I didn't like. I didn't know what to get. Man, he's like, I got this wig and shit. Like, they basically hooked me up. I was like, all right, let me get this. I bought that shirt.
He's going his early 90s.
Yeah. I'm Earl of the 90s. But I did it. Okay. I'm trying to get this picture back up there.
If you missed the Clout Coin bag is pink.
Mm-hmm.
With a leopard print hatchet man on it.
Zebra print.
Or zebra print, sorry.
Zebra, if you will. Zebra cakes.
Zebra.
But yeah, you see it now? So fucking, it was so strange. Especially from afar, there's a lot of red lighting. And it just looked like they were just unpainted, except for Joe looked so weird. It looks like D fucking Snyder. Shaggy just had his whole fucking stomach out in just a vest. And then his fucking crazy ass makeup, dude. They had, like I said, they had a full band. Like they had guitarist, bass player. They've never done. It was the most interesting ICP show you've ever seen. The only thing I said, like I talked about it after with Tom Wood. I was like, he's like, that was so fucking crazy. I was like, I know, dude, it was dope. I was like, the only thing bad I could say is they did not do any 80s covers, which I thought they were going to do.
That was my biggest.
I mean, that's the whole point of it, right?
Well, all their shit they made in, like, they made it in the 80s, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like they added the guitars and the drums
them to
and
do some
a lot of the
covers.
beats were different and shit. And then the song they handed out, which is basically an 80s song they redid, which is awful, but it's funny.
But that's what I would have wanted.
They did that song. They actually did the song they handed out live. that no one had ever heard before. So that was interesting. But yeah, I was hoping that's the only thing they didn't do. But other than that, man, they pulled it off
From
100%.
From what I saw of all the videos and all that stuff, it looked like it was ICP dressed up in 80s heavy metal garb, doing ICP songs to a live band. That's what I saw. I mean, I like the theatrics.
They did, but the songs where they changed the songs too. Like they added the guitars and the drums and like. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just a band. It was like they gave it that silly vibe.
Yeah, but they could have sprinkled.
And they were what they were doing on stage was just ridiculous.
It looked like they were having fun, and it looked like a great concert and all that stuff. And then then after a few seconds, they're like, "Oh, that was fucking cool as shit." And then you're like, "Oh shit, I paid $250 for this."
Well, for both nights, but it was. I thought it was
$250 a night.
No, for the whole thing, for all three events.
But it looked cool,
dude. It was so much fun. It was like as many times I've seen ICP like 1,000 times probably.
Yeah,
that was one of the most interesting times ever.
Definitely gonna stand out in the realm of everything.
Yeah, 100%. It was so different, so weird, but fun. I don't know if we were talking about that on or off here, but there wasn't a ton of Fago, but there was. I mean, they had it. Just probably because they had fucking guitars and fucking.
We're renting these, man. Don't get them wet.
Right. There's a picture of fucking Tom Wood sideways. I don't know why the fuck it's sideways.
Tom Wood, please.
No, it's like one of the only pictures I actually took because I had to send it to Grape Joe.
Yeah.
Because everyone kept telling Tommy he looked like a pirate, so I was like, oh, he's the pirate now. Because Joe's like always dresses up as a pirate when we go places, so everybody knows him as the pirate. What's going on? All kinds of people are talking. Yeah, Roadside Ghost. That's who played. That's who it was, man. Yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at the comments. Yeah, they played both nights. They're cool. They're just they're not my favorite. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know if you guys heard that song there. Right now, that song. It's dope, but
somehow that one?
I don't know what they're saying.
Wonderwall?
Absolutely not. The
That's,
ICP
that's Van Halen right now.
No, different right now.
I hate you guys.
Right now, it's everything.
Jump!
No, but anyway, they've been doing stuff with they're fine. They're okay. Whatever. Ouija killed it. ICP murder. I don't even know what to say. It was dope. I got some clips up on the YouTube channel if you guys want to watch them. I know a lot of other people did too. There was fucking phones everywhere, but it was just a fucking dope, fun vibe. Everybody dressed up in their 80s shit. Everybody just fucking clowning. It was super dope. So after the show, they had the official after party, which was Odd Squad family and Whitney Payton. It was a few blocks away. A lot of people just went back to the hotel because that's where the real after party was, you know. But me, Tom Wood, and Ogre went to the after party because why not? And Odd Squad family, they were dope. I know I've seen them at the gathering before, but this was like a very small, intimate club. There wasn't a lot of people there. I'm thinking maybe like 60 people at the after party.
Yeah,
the main shows are sold out, packed wall to wall. Most, like I said, most people just went back to
everybody's tired, man.
Yeah, it's fucking 1-something in the morning by the time we got there.
Yeah,
like Odd Squad was on stage when we got there, which worked out great because Whitney went on immediately after, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's dope. You know what I mean? Whitney's always puts on a great show. Shout out to Whitney Payton.
High energy levels.
Yeah, there was literally a point in the show where they handed her. It was funny as hell because somebody came up and handed her like a Post-it note.
Because like, get the fuck off the stage.
Well, that's what she thought was happening. She's like, that was the most fucking ignorant fucking thing. But she's like, actually, it's just last call. So I'm supposed to let you guys know it's the last call. It was funny as hell.
Hey, fuck this bar. I'm sorry, guys. This last call. Yeah. Go, please tip your bartenders. Close your tab.
So we're just hanging out, chilling, man. Lots of people. Then Ouija shows up, hanging out at the after party.
Here we go.
Ouija's fucking drunk.
Here we go.
Violent J shows up.
Violent J told him. I told you. Violent J said, "Hey, go hit that motherfucker."
And that would be.
Chucky Chuck was in the fucking house. He wasn't even performing this weekend, but he did do a track with Whitney. Shout out to Chucky Chuck.
I would say if they had any money left, you could just sue Violent J for sending him over to hit you, but you ain't gonna get nothing. You might get an extra clout coin.
So like the show's over. This is the weird part. I guess it's weird. So the show's basically over. Whitney's over there signing autographs, talking to people.
Being Whitney.
I'm there with Tom. You know, we're going back to the hotel afterward. Mandy's calling me. If you guys follow, if you don't, you should follow 666 on Snapchat. But if you guys have ever seen 666's Snapchat when she's lit, it's a party. It's just generally her in hotel room singing Backstreet Boys while Kyle's asleep, and just wilding out and shit. So she was in that mode, and she's like, "Where the fuck are you?" I'm like, "I'm at the fucking after party." Like I'm like, "Ouija's here, fucking Jay's here. I'm with Tom." Like Whitney Payton's like, "Why are you back there?" She's like, "Oh, the Juggalos." I'm like, "Well, fuck, we're gonna be there in a minute." Like, and I was like, "You want to talk?" And back at the Hoodbilly. I always say Hoodbilly now. The Hillbilly Hoedown. When I randomly ended up backstage for no reason, I was on the phone with Mandy and Ouija wanted to talk to. He was like, "Let me talk to her," and so I gave him a phone to Ouija. So then this time I was like, "Ouija's here. You want to talk to him?" She was like, "No." I'm like, "Well, talk to him." So then it's not weird that I'm just standing here. I'm like, "Hang on." I go, "Ouija," and it's funny because I was just standing near him, and he was telling his homies like, "The Replicon is watching." Like he knew we fucking stand. I was like, "Here." He's like, "Is it her?" I was like, "Yeah." See, so I have no idea what Mandy said, but then he came back with my phone and hit me in the face. But
when you say hit,
he gingerly tapped me on the cheek and said, "She told me to smack you."
Oh,
he's like, "But I would never do that. I love you." But it was funny as fuck because he was like I think he backhand and then was like. Boop. Like just literally tapped me on the cheek.
So Mandy's the one.
Yeah, Mandy told him to smack me. He gingerly tapped me on the cheek.
Jay should have told him to smack you. I told you it should have fucking hit his head. That would have been fucking.
That would have been
epic.
Yeah,
Violent J told that to hit me.
You
smacked the fuck out of me.
You can hand him back in that clout coin and be like, "I don't need it no more."
Right.
I got all the clout.
Got all the clout.
No,
Violent J smacked me with his wee.
So did you get to talk to Violent J after all that encounter? Did you actually talk to them guys, or other than Ouija?
Well, yeah, like I said, he gingerly smacked me, and said I would never hit you. But she told me to do that. And so Tom, I know I can't say too much about the conversations that were happening, but
but it was good conversation.
Yeah, so Tom Wood is doing the float, so he's trying to promote it and get things worked out and do some big shit this year, which is some of the details are coming out for that March 1st.
Right.
So stay tuned for that. So they're over there having like an actual, it's a business / personal conversation, right? And next thing you know, there's just like a crowd. It was just one of the strangest things I've ever seen. Like I've seen people like hound Jay before, but it's like I don't know if there's a proper situation to hound dog someone, but it's a more normal situation. This is just a group of people in a closed bar surrounding a man having a personal conversation, not showing any interest in anyone.
Right.
He's not meeting and greeting. He's not shaking hands. He's not like, "Hey." They're literally just having a conversation, and people it was so fucking weird, man. But so yeah, they're talking yada yada yada. Mandy's texting me. She's like, "Hey, tell so and so." I texted them back, so I called so and so. Hey, they texted you back. Next thing you know, we all leave. We go back to the Red Roof Inn, and for the next 3.5 hours, Violent J and his girlfriend are hanging out in our room, doing Jaeger bombs, telling stories, having a good old fucking time, and it was fucking crazy.
Didn't see that one coming.
It was wild. I'm like, is this real life? So,
I can just imagine at 4 o'clock in the morning, like, "Hey man, Jay, like we do play more than music."
Yeah, did you at least inform him what we did?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit.
That's when he promptly left.
No, it was fucking crazy, dude. Like obviously, I don't.
No, that's dope.
Like,
I love to hear it though. Like out of all the people that all the rooms that he winds up in.
I mean, that dude Jay is a solid. He's a solid dude. I mean, for all the shit that I've talked and said, just. When P and I were outside the tent at the Gathering talking with him, dude, that was like probably one of my favorite fucking moments ever.
We were talking about Color Me Bad and shit.
Yeah. We were just having a chill ass conversation, dude, and it was awesome just to sit there and just hear the guy talk,
Yeah.
and just to hear like him as an outside, not as Violent J, him as just an outside, like, hey, I'm a fan like the rest of you know. I mean, regardless of all the shit that I talk, Jay is, with talking to him one-on-one, if you ever get that opportunity, soak it up, because it is very heartfelt, and it is like, you'll never have that. You probably won't have that chance again.
Out of all the shit you talk shit from a butthurt fanboy stance, not on his character per se. You never say he was like a bad person, but you were like, fuck him for not releasing that damn album on time, piece of shit. Fuck you. I don't know, hate you. Never listen to your music again. Nice guy though.
No, I mean, yeah, he's a solid dude. I mean, as far as talking to him outside of his gimmick, if you will, really nice dude for sure.
Sorry, I just looked at, what is this guy? What are you talking about, Mr. E in the chat? I just looked at the chat room.
No, like, he must be going like way back in the show.
Well, yeah, I just don't know what he's. Whoop.
I don't know. Have you ever been pile
I've
drived?
never been pile drived.
Me neither.
And I've never gotten ran over by Shaggy, oddly enough.
Right.
But my ass is massive. So that's true. Oh yeah, he is behind. That is because that's the name of that song I asked about like an hour ago. Ain't no time. You way behind, fam. But yeah, so that is. I agree with you, Rue. That was obviously. I wish you could like share memories with people like that,
right?
Because that's also one of my fondest moments of every gathering. Because especially back like that was like, I don't even know what year that was, but that was like,
yeah, you could.
So whenever Hobson was playing, I know that because Hobson was back there with us,
right?
And it was just because it was casual. It wasn't like we weren't meeting Violent J. We were backstage. We were supposed to be there. And he was just chilling. We started, it was just a normal conversation. How long? What were we like? That was like 25, 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Like we were back.
Oh, it was longer than 30 minutes. It was like an hour, and he's like, "Shit, I need to get back in there."
Yeah, I mean, it was a while.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a long time. Because we're like, shouldn't you be back in there? Like, we asked him quite a few times, shouldn't you be getting back in there? He's like, man, I'm talking with y'all. I'm like, all right, well, fuck, okay, cool. You apparently don't need to.
Yeah, like that, I agree with you, man. And this was just fucking like literally like 3.5 hours chilling. Like, everyone was freaking out. Like, people were asking, like, is he okay? Yeah, I mean, because like normally he would want to leave situations because he's getting like hound dogged and shit.
Right.
But like Mandy even asked him a couple of times, "Are you good?" Because like a couple of random juggalos came in there and just kind of stood around. You know what I mean? Like 3. It wasn't like a group. Like most people just didn't want to come in there. They were just being respectful. And he even like as he announced it because they were down in the pool and doing all that shit. As he walked up, he's like, "Hey man, I'm going to my room. I'm tired. Leave me alone." And like nobody really fucked. Like it was just us. His chick, her friend, like me, Kyle, Mandy, Tom Wood. And then Trey Pounds came in eventually at the end. Just drinking Jaeger bombs, chilling. He obviously I'm not going to tell you everything he talked about, but he did tell us, since he knew we were all from St. Louis, he told us the real story of what happened when they got banned from St. Louis.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is obviously the one they told everyone.
Sure.
So that it wasn't any different. But and then he even sort of revealed like what's going on in the next Juggalo or the next Monster 5 thing, their plan with the Juggalo Island, which without giving away too much is basically like a carnival cruise full of Juggalos to an island where there's going to be a crazy concert.
Ooh.
Pig roast, grass skirts, all the trimmings. But yeah, man, it was just like, it was super dope, super chill. I don't even know what to say. Props to I gotta give props to fucking Trey Pounds again. The homie Mikey.
Always.
He came in there chilling, man. And, I mean, he came at the end of the night, and he was just in there chilling, and he's like, "Oh shit, bro!" Like they were catching up about like childhood times, which was strange to me. Like you haven't talked to this man in that long. But like I was giving mad props to Tom Wood because that's what I do. I love Tom Wood, and because he was, I don't remember how conversations go, but I was just giving him props for like being a genuine fucking dope ass dude.
He is a nice fucking guy.
Yeah. So then Trey Pound started giving me props. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, but Freaky P did this and this and this, and Freaky P saved me back in the day, and like, He almost whooped Danny Buddy Ducci's ass when we were on tour with Boondocks. And
Danny
he's like,
Bucci's ass, right?
yeah,
I remember
talking about
that
fucking
shit.
Gordon.
Yeah, I remember.
And
that.
I was like, that's dope. Like, why? You don't have to go out of your way to give me props in front of Jay, but that's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the guy doing that to Tom Wood, but that's dope that somebody did that for me. So props to you. So that was the shit. But I tell you what, man, I was fucking tired. So night one, I got up. I forgot that part. I got up at 4 a.m. to go get on the airplane. After, you know what I'm saying, like party. I was awake well over 24 hours.
Right.
And then obviously the next day we're partying. You can't go to, I'm not going to bed with these people in my room.
No.
Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't, but I didn't want to, you know?
Right.
So I was tired of shit, man. And then the next day, it was, time for day 2. There was a lot of sluggishness going on. And then we realized, like, their plane and my plane both boarded at like 5:30 in the morning.
Oof.
So you got to be at the airport. They tell you 2 hours, but you need to be there at least an hour in advance.
Yeah. They tell you 2 hours just in case there's 1,000 people trying to get on that flight too.
So I was like, oh, so that means I got to be up at 4 something, or I got to be there at 4 something, which means I got to be up at 3 something to pack my shit and get ready.
You ain't going to bed yet.
Like, the show's not even over till 1:30. Like, we're at these concerts till 1:30. Like, I'm like, fuck, man, we're gonna die. So I was like, I already feel like shit. I gotta take it easy today. Like,
yeah, that didn't.
I threw up that day.
Before or after boarding the plane?
No, I'm saying like we're on day 2.
Okay.
I threw up that afternoon. But then I felt better. You know what I mean? I just kind of felt sick, and I don't throw up very often. I couldn't tell you last time.
Puke and rally, man. Puke and rally.
But I felt good. I felt better. We ate some food. Everything was good. We were a little late. We didn't really do a lot that day. That's what we ate Del Taco. We went to Del Taco that day. And then we went to the show a little late. Same vibe. Everything was dope. There was no really theme. It was the old school heat, but it wasn't like nobody dressed up. I had 3 beers at the show. That's what I drank that day. Well, no, that's a lie. I had 5. 2 on the way and 3 there. So I had 5 beers the entire evening.
You're already drunk because you're still hungover from the night before and the hair of the dog kicked in, so you're drunk at this point.
I mean, I was just
not
chill,
wasted,
yeah.
but feeling good.
I don't really have much to say. Like, it was a lot of this. Trey Pounds performed. The cats from Acetone. Highly intoxicated. It's like highly intoxicated or something like that.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it's like intoxicated, but it's like talk shit something.
Talk shit later.
So they did that. Ouija performed again, fucking murdered it all over again. He played a new track each night, which has not been released yet off his upcoming album, which he also revealed the name of, which I don't remember because he did it on the first night and I was drunk. And then ICP came out to they had the two light up
there. They both showed up.
They were both there.
You
both
know
nights.
how to crack that joke in.
Yeah, they were both there both nights. And so like they had the ICP, the Carnival Carnage logo banner,
Really?
and then the 2 light up hatchet mans.
All right.
And then they brought DJ Clay the second night, and bro, like, so if you follow ICP on, I think it was on Instagram, probably Twitter too. He had posted, I assume Laney posted it, but it was him in the hotel room, like in his boxers, rapping.
Yes.
And he's like, name a fucking song. And he's like, and I'll kill it. And she just named a random song, and he just rapped every word. So he did that. That's what he did at this concert. Like, he murdered it more than he's ever murdered it.
Nice.
Like, he knew he intentionally, I feel like he went out of his way to point out, like, emphasize that he was rapping every fucking word.
Right.
Like, and Shaggy murdered it as always.
It's like, you turned my vocals all the way down.
No, his shit was like on full blast. Like, he was rapping his fucking ass off. Like,
and you just cut that track off in the middle of me rapping.
Right. They even did, like, even Mandy was like, they did Tap Tap, that song.
Tap,
and she's
tap.
like, there's so many fucking words. She's like, he fucking just didn't stop. He's like, tap tap on the glass, go to, you know what I mean? Like, and it was just on point, like 100%. One of the most solid performances from both of them in a long time.
That's good. Shaggy always has a good performance. I feel he knows his lyrics.
Yeah.
But that's also a good thing to know and a good feeling that Jay actually fucking got up there and actually, I mean, for granted, it's older shit that he's been doing all these years, you know? Yeah. So he should know the fucking lyrics.
Well, then they even did like Take It, which I couldn't even tell you I'm sure if they've done it live, I saw it, but I couldn't tell you when.
But just to
like, that's not a very popular song at all, that Take It. It was like a fucking Pendulum CD. It was like a Forgotten Freshness.
Freshness Volume 3 or 4.
They did that, the red
which
cover,
stood
out to me. You know what I mean? And then they ended it with Crystal Ball off Bizarre Bizarre, which was strange. They've done that before, which I thought was strange. But
well, that's cool as fuck, though. At least he proved himself that he knows his fucking lyrics.
Bro, he they murdered it.
Good.
And the Fago, bro. I've never, like I said earlier, I've been to thousands of fucking ICP concerts. I've never seen them do what they did. They just said they had throughout the show, it was the barrels, you know, they kept refilling them, the dead body guys. So as you knew, now you know the last track's coming because they started stacking 4 or 5 high boxes of Fagos all the way around all the barrels.
Oh, wow.
So they had like walls of Fago on stage waiting for everyone to come out and come on. And they're like, get on the fucking stage, which they don't announce anymore.
No, did you run up there?
No, I was right there. I was in the front. But I wasn't up there. Well, I was in the front, fucking soaking wet, drenched. Yeah.
So, I know probably too many people ain't gonna go out of the way to ask this, but I will because that's just what kind of person I am. Violent J, how was his health? How did he appear? Did he look pretty good?
Yeah,
good.
He seen the only. I thought that while he was there, you know, like hanging out with us. The only thing I could even think of was like, why is this motherfucker drinking Jaeger bombs right now? Like,
well, I mean,
but you always see him with a Red Bull anyway.
Right.
It's Juggalo weekend, man.
No, so he looked good though too.
Yeah,
I mean, that's good.
It seemed
because there's times when we've seen him and we were like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Yeah, no, for real. He seemed more fucking healthy than me.
Well, that ain't saying much.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I mean, no, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Like when he was there with us, he was just chill. Like he wasn't even like, I'm tired and fucking it's been a long day.
And he's just up rocking along.
He's just chilling, talking. Like, I mean, obviously the room was on him. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was a lot of just him talking and us listening, like telling stories and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Which that's just that's how he was.
Now I'll be a dick. How many Twisted stories did he tell?
None.
Him and Twisted on the road.
He didn't tell any. And we were playing music. Dude, I'm not going to front, dude. It was one of the funniest moments. I'll never forget it for the rest of my life. So we got, like, Mandy's got music playing on her little speaker. And so here we are. It's me, Mandy, and this other dude I don't know who was just sitting right next to me. We're fucking singing NSYNC at the top of our lungs. Violent J's 1 feet away from me, 1 foot. I don't know why I made it plural. He's just sitting right. We're all just chilling, and we're just like, "It's gonna be me." You know what I'm saying?
He just busted out.
No, he didn't. But he was just fucking like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just fun. Like everyone was just chilling. It was just like, if, you know what I mean? We do the same shit,
right?
You know what I mean? But we were literally doing the same shit as if this was like our homie. We're just fucking being stupid. Right. It was like, "It's gonna be me." It was fucking hilarious. And to bring up the Twisted thing, I 100% texted Mandy because obviously I wasn't going to ask her out loud. I was like, "Can you please accidentally play Twisted?"
Right.
She didn't do it. But it was all, you know, it was connected to her Spotify or whatever.
Right.
It's on shuffle. It's not your fault.
Right.
Everybody just looks at each other and then slowly looks over at Jay without actually moving their face. They're like,
how funny would that have been if a Twisted song had been played? This motherfucker just gets up, like, looks around the room and just starts rapping the whole fucking song like, yeah, I love these guys, but fuck them guys. And he just sit there just rocking out like, I remember we made that fucking song. That was the shit. And just talk like all good shit about him.
That would be dope.
Yeah, there was, I mean, don't get me wrong, we were talking about it the next day, like, God, there was some missed opportunity there, but
fuck yeah, there was.
At the same time, it was like,
he would have thought nothing of it.
It's like, man, why'd you have to be such a bitch,
not even
Mandy?
just that. It was just like the things we could have asked or talked about, like.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that because the last thing you want to do is piss a guy off and make him leave.
He's like, because literally the thing was, he just wanted to chill. He wanted to hang out and party with some juggalos who either hangs out with the fucking his co-workers, or he goes and kicks it with the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't.
He didn't want to hear none of that.
Yeah, it wasn't the time for all that.
like you said, the room is on him, and it's got to be exhausting every single time you go outside of the company and you hang out with the fans. Like, it's got to be that way, and it's got to be exhausting. So it's got to be nice to just kind of have a free flowing conversation without being questioned.
And that's like a lot of people said, like, no, I mean, like the people that were like close to him, like. Because like, if he wanted to leave, he would have left a long time ago. Like,
there's no need to even ask him anything. The dude just wants to chill out. Let him chill out. Don't hound dog him about some bullshit.
So for people out there that are listening that are super fans and they get to meet their artists and hang out with their artists, like in a casual conversation or casual setting. That's how you act. You don't hound dog them. You just kind of just like hang out. You're hanging out with your friend. You don't quiz them. Tell them how much you love them every 5 seconds. That then you're not going to be able to hang out with your favorite person ever.
I mean, even I would have never even thought to even ask that dude anything. Like, hey, bro, what's up? Well, having a good time chilling here. I'm gonna buy you a drink. We're gonna get fucked up and have a good time. That's what he's there for. That's what it's all about, and that's what. People don't need to be fucking being assholes and bullshitting around.
It was like the initial, are you good? And he's like, yeah, I'm cool. We're chilling. You know what I mean? And then like, I had Red Bull. Like they had made him a Jaeger bomb with Monster. And then his girlfriend was like, he prefers Red Bull. Because I was making one with Red Bull.
I
was like, well, here, you can have this one. And she's like, well, I'll drink the Monster one. I'm like, cool, that works. So, I mean, it was literally that's just weird.
Oh, you guys were outside, not even in a bar?
No, we were in our room.
In a room. He was in
our hotel room.
They were in his hotel room.
I got you. So who the fuck made him one with Monster?
Mandy.
Oh,
she likes Monster.
You asshole.
She drinks her Jaeger with Monster.
Yeah.
Totally out of the blue just because it's on the screen. Next week on the show, we got the homeboy Tater.
Yeah!
Let's tune in for that.
Tater.
That dude's actually super cool.
What was I going to tell you? I can't even remember what I was going to tell you. Like, I want to tell you things, and then I can't tell you things, and I want to tell you things. There's nothing I really can't tell you. Just, but if I tell you, if anybody gets a blue and white Diamond Rain jersey with Jägermeister all over the front of it, it's Violent J's.
Oh, he lost it?
Huh?
He lost it?
No. I mean, he lost the Jaeger bomb out of his mouth.
So like
got a little hole in your lip there, bud.
Yeah, just later on in the future, if it goes to the market,
spilled it all over down his chest.
Is that what you're talking about later on? Yeah. The market?
Yeah, that's a COA right there.
Right.
It smells like Jaeger.
Right. Peak and
yeah, it was
for
dope.
that.
It was chill. Like, it was just super cool. It was dope. And there was a couple. There was actually one. I believe she was a girl. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm pretty sure it was a lady. That she was kind of. She was just a random like juggalette that kind of showed up at the end, and was just kind of hanging out in the room. And she like later on like freaked out, thanking us, because she's like, I never dreamed I would even be that close to that guy, and you guys allowed me to like stand. Like we didn't basically just didn't throw her out,
right?
You know what I mean? Like she was just standing there being nice, and you know, and she was like, "Holy fuck!" That could have
been your one shot.
She was like, "Holy fuck," you know, which I understand. I've been in that position many times.
Right.
So it was dope. So yeah, the show was dope. Like I said, they killed it. That second night, we came home that second night, and I was like you said, I'm not gonna get any sleep. So I just pretty much decided I wasn't gonna get any sleep, but I just felt shitty. So I was like, I'm gonna lay down for a minute, and then I gotta get up and get ready. And everyone's partying. Like the parties are fucking wild.
Right.
I was like, I would at least go say like bye to everybody and shit, you know. And
by the time
I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I fell asleep for like an hour and a half, and then I really had to get up and get ready.
I figured, fuck, you get up. By the time you go say bye to everybody, it's time to get in the car and fucking head to the airport.
It would have been, and that was the idea. But instead, I fell asleep, which was probably for the better because I would have died if I didn't.
Right.
And I felt.
Did you sleep on the way home on the plane?
I didn't. No, unfortunately.
Surprised.
I started feeling a little better, but I felt weird, man. And so we're packing up, getting ready things to go. It was dope though because like literally it's whatever time, 4 or something. We're getting ready to head to the room, or get ready to head to the airport. I mean, and the last person I see at the Red Roof Inn was fucking Mike Trey Pounds. And he's like, until next time, brother. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. That's the shit. I was like, we're literally getting ready to leave right now. So we get to the airport.
Did you guys all have the same flight to go back?
No, but it was all about the same time.
Okay.
No, those poor people, Kyle and Mandy. I got home at noon. I got home at like 8 p.m.
They got a lot.
They left at the same time as I did.
Oh, so they had a lot of layovers.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. So you paid the extra to not have the
I
layover on the way home.
I didn't pay no extra.
Well, your ticket was a little higher than theirs, probably.
I think I paid less than them.
I wonder if they went through.
They went through Southwest. They prefer Southwest.
They didn't go through her friend that we all know.
They went through Southwest.
Who'd you go through?
American.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I went through whoever the fuck was cheaper.
I'm surprised that Southwest drug them around like that.
Yeah. My shit was actually the smoothest flights I've ever been on. I think the only flight that was even closely shitty was leaving St. Louis because it was the snowstorm.
Right.
Literally happened 45 minutes after we left.
Right.
Like my mother dropped me off at the airport. She went home and then drove to Walmart and slid all the way to Walmart. She had just dropped me off at the airport.
Yeah.
So like getting the first hour from takeoff was just like motherfuckers are fucking rocking back and forth like a movie and shit.
Was that last Thursday?
Yeah. That's when we left.
Oh yeah, we were off work last Thursday, wasn't it? Yeah, they called work off.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's I escaped moments before.
Man.
But other than that, it was chill. Like once we got an hour out, it was done. It was a 4-hour flight to LA, and then like a little over an hour from LA to Tucson.
And we're about ready to have that same storm happen here again tomorrow or Wednesday and Thursday.
But so like I told you, I threw up at the hotel. I was feeling okay. I get to the airport. I guess I'm just good at airports. I don't know. It's really easy for me. I guess because I do everything online, so you don't have to stand in that fucking hour-long wait to get your ticket. So I get there. I'm like, there's Juggalos there. I'm talking to a couple people, and then I'm like, fuck, I still got like 35 minutes till my flight starts boarding. I should probably eat something because I'm like, I've been drinking and not eating. Like, so nothing's open except for this bagel spot. I'm like, all right. They didn't have sandwiches there. I was sold out of sandwiches. I was like, all right, let's give me a plain bagel with cream cheese. You know what I mean? Something simple. Put some bread in my belly.
Right.
And I get back to the plane. There's a line. I'm waiting to board. I set all my shit down. I take 2 bites of this fucking bagel. Whoop.
Uh-oh.
I fucking ran to the trash can. Fucking puked. Then I walked back. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Then it happened again. It fucking sprayed out of my hand in the airport.
Oh.
Throw up is spraying out of my hands. Like through the mask.
No.
And I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna get thrown out of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God it's 5 a.m. You know what I mean? Right. There's only like 3 people that actually saw me because everyone else was like over there in line. So I just ran to the fucking trash can, fucking puked it all out. Got a new mask out of my bag, fucking cleaned before I checked it. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh sweet,
clean the trail of puke up.
Yeah, I got my fucking had all my little wipes and fucking my glasses. They were like, my glasses were covered and I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Damn.
I was like, this is I can't get on this airplane like this. It's gonna be miserable. Luckily, it was chill. I just fucking chilled. I watched fucking airplanes have fucking Wi-Fi now and USB ports in your seat and shit.
You gotta pay for the Wi-Fi though.
Oh, they got free shit.
Yeah, but
They got their own free shit, and then you can get like T-Mobile customers get a free hour. I discovered on the way there, and then once I realized I only got an hour, but I got 4 hours of flight time. I just downloaded a couple episodes of Ozark from Netflix. You can download it,
right?
And I just watched that on the way home. And I ate some crackers, and those held steady. So then when I got to Dallas, it was the time zones. Well, I guess it was so early. McDonald's was still serving breakfast at 9:30 in the morning.
You tried eating again?
Yeah, I did. I ate a hash brown, and I sat down and I waited. I was like, all right, I'm good. So then I ate the rest. Best egg McMuffin I ever had. Shout out to Dallas, Texas airport McDonald's.
Yes.
I've been to Dallas, Texas. We caught the.
You guys went to ICP there, didn't you?
The Malenko tour
at the monkey place.
Yeah, the gas monkey.
Look at me paying attention to what you do. Such a good friend.
Honestly, I'm actually surprised you remembered that. Because for one, you weren't there.
It was one of the very few, if not only times.
I think it was the only time
you've ever been to an ICP show or a Juggalo event at all without me.
Yeah,
that's why I remember it.
I would agree with that.
I remember it because fuck you for going without me.
You bastard.
Yeah, I don't. No, I remember because I'd never been there.
You were working at that car show place or whatever, couldn't get off work.
Probably. Yeah, fuck them jobs, man. That's why I do whatever the fuck I want now.
Should stay with Car Shield, man. They got people like Ice-T on them fucking
It's so
commercials.
funny. One of my coworkers, Tanya, just literally sent me. She's in Vegas on vacation. She's like, I literally turn the TV on. The first thing I see is a fucking Car Shield commercial
Right.
with fucking the dude from Ghostbusters, with the black dude from the Ghostbusters. And she's like, and they got fucking Ice-T. I was like, that's dope. I wish it wasn't fuck them, but it's fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck damn.
It's cool.
And
that
they had
they
Ric
got,
Flair doing a couple of them, I think.
Crystal Ball is a dope, good vibe. So I don't know how all these comments are, y'all. Sorry.
I think he's going now.
What a blast. What up, PJ?
What up?
You peer pressure artists to Drake more? That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. TPE raid. Cool. One guy's raiding us. Fuck yeah. Shout out to that
Shit.
guy. We need a Kyle Freaky Trips PJ Jaeger party.
That's Trevor Turner, or Tanner. But
I don't know what
believe
that-
it was Danny Tanner.
Oh fuck! Rest in peace, Danny Tanner. That'd be dope, PJ. Kyle Freaky Trip. Who's Trip? Oh, 666. Duh.
Damn, that dude gonna leave me behind.
I know.
Fuck him too.
I will invite you, bro.
Thanks.
You want to go on the Kyle Freaky Trips PJ Jaeger party? Oh yeah. I was just asking if you drink Jaeger, like a stupid question.
Right.
Do you enjoy Jaeger?
I'm the only one out of all of us that'll drink it straight.
Mr. E, if you're still in here, I'm just now catching up in your comments, bro. I assume felons can go.
Sure.
I think the reason he's saying they couldn't is because you need a passport to go to the Bahamas, but on a cruise ship you don't. I think
Right.
I hope that's the reason they're doing it. Because I think I was talking about this. It's kind of strange. Like I feel like the only vacation I've been on without like my parents when I was a kid, besides Juggalo events, was cruises. And I've been on 3 cruises, and I've never had a passport. I've been to the fucking Bahamas. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Jamaica.
You don't need one with a cruise. Now,
Yeah.
if you go to stay at a resort, you have
to have a passport.
You have to. Yeah.
So that if that's not the gimmick, then that should be the gimmick because that's such a.
PJ, I'm literally the only one out of the 3 of us that drink it by itself without any mixtures.
What,
And can
Jaeger?
do that all night long. Yes.
Oh, I don't drink Jaeger.
I think PJ too. He'll drink it. He'll drink it without any Red Bull in it.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan.
He forgets that at the Attack of Ninjas that we hosted, that we were outside. You went to sleep, and him and I were still up killing fucking bottles. And then that's when you woke up. When
That's
we were
when
getting
he
ready to
came
go to-
back.
Yeah, we were getting ready to go to sleep, and you stood up and pissed on the ottoman.
Yes.
Yeah, he forgot about
Yeah, we
that.
were already hammered off a bottle of Jaeger when he came back with a new bottle of Jaeger.
Right.
Which is why the second bottle of Jaeger makes you pee on the ottoman. Yeah. It's true. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
true.
The good old days.
Couple years.
He was like, my shit's over there. I said, well, yeah, I hope he ain't pissing on it. If he is, I'm beating his ass. I said, bro, you got free range for that one.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that was a good time though. It was all good. But yeah, man, overall, besides puking in the airport, everything else was fucking fantastic. It was a great time. Lots, dude. I wish I could. I literally, again, I'm going to repeat the same shit I said earlier. I wish to God I could share a memory with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can save shit on your phone. I can show you the video.
Yeah.
Like, I wish there was a way to tap into that and be like, look at all the nice things this guy said. Look at, you know what I mean? Like, there was one dude, I couldn't wait to come back and tell Rue about it because he always gets mad at me for shutting him up.
When wasn't I trying to drink Jaeger at Astro? Oh, probably because I was way fucking hung the fuck over right when I woke the fuck up. I'm like, nah, dog, I don't need that right now.
That was after 2 days of gathering, and then we ended up in Astro.
2 days of gathering, and then a day, and then the night of Astro, and then waking up the next day was like, let's drink, and I'm like, fuck, I can't even look at it.
Right.
Well, you guys are probably already awake. I think I woke up at like 1 or 2. And I was like, fuck this.
But yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew people's names, but oh boy was giving us props because he said this is his favorite part of Replicon Radio.
I was telling stories.
Homies just sitting around talking shit. He's like, y'all do the freshest interviews, but I like it when y'all just sit around and talk shit.
Thank you. I appreciate
And I was like,
that.
I can't wait to go home and tell Rue that. He's gonna be like, see, motherfucker.
I mean, just because you don't like it when I tell stories don't mean people don't.
He said us together. Nobody said Rue telling stories. Hold on.
But you don't ever tell
Let me make sure
stories.
you got that compliment correct.
I have to.
He likes it when the three of us sit around and talk shit about just telling stories like homies and talking shit. He never said, I like it when Rue tells stories. He said,
I understand that, but
all of us together talking shit.
But you don't
like
ever
a podcast.
But you don't ever pop up and just tell a story. Usually I got to refresh memory, and you're like, "Oh
That's
yeah,"
true.
and then this happened, and I'm like, "Yeah, now you're catching on."
Absolutely. Grape Joe also said, "Yeah, you're invited too. We're having a big Jaeger party. We need a date and location, PJ, and somebody needs to pay for travel expenses. Can we get sponsored?
Right.
Can Jaeger sponsor this thing? That'd be wonderful." Speaking of that, Tom Wood float coming soon.
Tom Wood.
Apparently, yeah. If you just call up companies and that's their marketing department, just pretty much how you get sponsored. You just ask them and tell them what you do, and
Mike Wood,
they'll either
please.
tell you yay or nay.
Yeah.
I found that out to a buddy of mine not too long ago, actually.
Yeah, would you like to sponsor our Jaeger? We should get like
Well, that's what he did.
Yeah, we should get, like-
he actually had to call these.
we should get like
people.
Fireball or Crown Royal or something to sponsor our Jägermeister trip.
Ooh, I don't think that'll happen. I think we'd have to.
Like
drink
we're doing a
their product.
Jägermeister party
We'd
sponsored by.
We would have to drink their product, which I'm okay with drinking Crown. I drink Crown any day of the week. I don't give a fuck. I'm in. I'm in.
Well, this is a Jaeger party with PJ.
Well, we had to call the makers of Jaegers.
The makers of Jaegers. We should probably just put on a scum show, I guess.
I mean, that's doable.
Seems like a reasonable thing. Oh, you guys heard about the show this weekend, right?
Yes.
We will be at Astro 5, sir.
The a la Zuli Luli.
I did hear. Hopefully, all of our homies over there at the Zool camp are gonna get better
That
soon.
show's next Saturday.
Not anymore,
No, it's a month away now.
dude. I don't know who.
Oh, it got reloaded. It got switched.
I don't
a la
know.
Zuli COVID.
I don't know
Okay.
who
Well,
did
thank
that
you for that.
rescheduling, but they fucked it all up. They fucked they scheduled the
They fixed it.
the-
Is it
they
still
did.
Friday?
Oh, it's a Saturday.
Did they
Saturday
fix
now?
both locations? Because I know that they
Well, there is no Colorado show. They couldn't get a date. But Axe Murder Boys is doing an Axe Murder reunion this weekend.
yeah, okay, here.
No, in Colorado. The show here is also the Ritz show.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So it's the same tour. It's Zool, Wicket, everybody we were going to get plus Ritz. It's added. So it's a bigger show.
I was thinking that they were just going to throw Young Wicked on there.
No, it's everybody. It's a tour plus Ritz.
Oh, okay.
Zool is now off the Super Show. They're not playing at all.
Okay.
They were going to move the Super Show to Sunday,
So
and then they announced it. And then 20 minutes later, they pulled the flyer, unannounced it, moved it back to Saturday, and just kept the same lineup minus Zool.
So, do we have a date on this?
Yes.
The date is
March 20
okay.
Saturday.
Okay, as long as you call 20 something, because the 19th I'm going out of town. I'm gonna leave. I gotta go. I'm leaving, going to Cape, and then coming back. But I'm not gonna be in any mood to do anything else after I get back from Cape,
March 26th, I believe.
because I'm gonna be up. I got to be on the road at 6 a.m. Got the bowling tournament. I'm doing singles, doubles, and then after that, I'm headed right back.
What are you doing? You're having an orgy?
He's
bowling
playing with
tournament.
balls.
Sounds like he has two invites to swinger things. Doing a singles and a doubles. Invite only. That's weird. Whatever you're into, though. Would you find him on Twitter?
No. I found him on the YouTube.
Yeah, March 26th it pops.
So it'd be the following week. All right.
Yeah, because they were originally gonna have like the Super Show Part 2, which we weren't invited to, is at Carl's on the 26th, which Zool was gonna play along with Funtime Guys and all the other. It's a fresh ass lineup, and then they were gonna move it to Sunday so they could play, but Zool is playing there now on March 24th, 2 days before.
Shout out to that Mr. Green $9.99 super chat. Everybody go vote on all the categories for Replicon Radio Awards.
Thank you, sir.
Show coming up. I'm coming for Artist of the Year 2022. He says. Hell yeah! Thank you, sir, for that.
Shout out to
$9.99.
motherfucking Mr. Green.
Mr. Green, Green.
Did you, Mr. Green, since you're here, I'm just going to talk to you directly. Did you respond to my message earlier, sir? I sent you a message about the show we're actually talking about.
Right.
Just trying to confirm
that
you're still on that show, because I believe he had a show booked elsewhere that day.
Oh. Well, but we're supposed to be selling your merch, sir.
And we're selling his merch, and we have exclusive new shirts that we got to drop. I know you mentioned online we're gonna put them out sooner, so look at that. Look for that. We got Mr. Green tees coming to hit somewhere. We'll talk about that later, I guess. But they coming somewhere, and they dope. They were gonna premiere the show, but now the show got moved a month. We're gonna make you wait a month for a shirt. We're gonna hook y'all up. Grape Joe, you probably just now getting that information too. That show's not happening this Friday, Joe. Sorry. But we love you guys. What else? Insane Clown Posse showed up. Killed it. Dropped the single.
They showed up and showed out.
Got my coin. It's dope, man. It's good. I don't even know. I don't know what to say, man. It's just good vibes. I wish you guys would have been there to experience them.
I mean, I may or may not be lying when I say this, but I feel like I missed a good one, and I kind of wish I was there.
Yeah, I agree. You did miss a good one. It was different. You know what I mean? Like, I almost didn't go. You know what I mean? At first, I thought about not going, but fuck that shit.
But unfortunately, for my circumstances, I couldn't go.
No, for sure.
I wouldn't have been able to at all anyway. So it would have been either money wasted or money I'd have had to wait to get back.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen, but yeah, it was definitely a good time.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna front. If they pull off what I hope they pull off for the next one, I'm super hyped for that. As long as they do it and they give us enough time. Cause I mean, you know, as just being my homie, like, I've always talked about how much fun we had on those cruises. I always try to get more people to come. At one point, we even talked about having a Replicon cruise. Obviously, it wouldn't be like that. It would just be like, you know, a group of us also on a cruise with a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, we're going to go float down to fucking Merrimack. Yeah. That'd be our cruise.
But no, there's 2,000 people on the boat, and there's like a group of 20 of us.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think the idea with this is it's going to be the Insane Clown Posse cruise.
Just wreaking havoc.
Like, you know, Kesha does it. 311 does it. A bunch of other bands have their own. It's like a thing now.
I mean, from my understanding, actually, the more people that you get in a group the cheaper the shit is.
Sure, absolutely. 100%. Those were like all three of the cruises.
But it has to be. If I'm going on a cruise, it's going to be an all-inclusive cruise. Liquor, everything, all-inclusive.
I'm sure that's not going to be, but that is. But there could be like an upgrade or something. Because none of the cruises I went on were all-inclusive.
They have them.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, none of them were that. But the third one I went to, they did have an option. The first two didn't even have an option. You just had to pay for the shit. The third one had an option. And it was
they
like,
give you that card, and you don't really know how much you're spending until you get the fucking bill at the end of the fucking shit. Yeah.
But it was like $50-something a day. I think $55 a day or something. Could have been. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It wasn't crazy. And it was basically all you can drink, but it was limited.
Yeah. Like
12 or 13 drinks a day or something. Which actually wasn't like when someone tells you that, you're like, fuck you, I'm gonna fucking drink 100. But then when you're actually doing it, it's not that crazy.
It probably sucks for day one, but day two and day three, when
you're on a cruise though, you got stopped. So if you're off the boat fucking 12 hours out of the day, paying for boats at port in Mexico or whatever, you get back on the boat, you have to try really hard to get through 13, 14 drinks.
That is true.
And then when you're people like me who fucking bring fucking 3-4 bottles in your suitcase, if you hit your limit, you still got plenty of booze in the room.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely a mind frame I don't need to be on a cruise. Like, fuck, I got like 3 hours to drink 12 drinks. That's
right?
Nope.
That's easy to do. I mean,
I'm pretty sure a couple of the nights we would just like, can we get... I just need a whiskey on the rocks.
You think about sitting back drinking.
We would order like whiskey on the rum on the rocks, no rocks, and then we would just fucking go fill a bottle up with booze for the next day.
Like I'll drink an 18 pack in 3 hours.
Yeah,
I mean that's not hard to do at all. And you're talking
I was
about
impressed that I drank a whole 12-pack of beer that first night.
No, I was saying just a couple hours. Like that scenario is like, fuck, we got 3 or 4 hours to.
Yeah, but 3 or 4 hours, you think you can't do it, but think about 3 or 4 hours.
After 12 hours of drinking and probably sightseeing and all that shit, like, I'm tired.
I mean, well. When I go in party mode, that's, I mean,
if I'm already in party mode, then it's, it's going.
Well, I mean, what do you think you would be on a cruise ship?
Yeah, that is part of it. Dude, those, like I'm saying,
you're in party mode nonstop.
Bro, those have been, like, some of the best fucking trips I've ever had. And the most affordable. Like, they're so affordable. Even when you had to pay for drinks. It's like, when you spend $400 for a whole week food and lodging? Are you kidding me? In the fucking tropical lands?
Yeah, I mean, they had liquor for sale on a cruise ship. I bought 2 bottles, and I mean, I was good the whole week I was gone. And you can always go back when you run out. You go back and you buy a couple more bottles, so it wasn't like a big deal to me. And they were reasonably priced. I think I picked up a bottle of vodka for like $13, and a bottle of Jack was like, I don't know, at the time, like $17, $18. Right. So it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it was I love it. That would be awesome. Like, the idea of juggalos on a cruise ship is a little frightening.
Somebody's going over.
But again, I don't get involved in, you know what I mean? Like, anytime I ever hear, like we mentioned earlier, anytime I ever hear about the crazy ass drama, like, I'm not involved in it. Like, I'm not gonna get fucking super high and think I can jump off a cruise ship. You know what I mean? That's just not how I live my life. Like, it'd be tragic when someone does, but I hope they don't shut the whole thing down, because then it'll be real tragic.
Right.
Because then you have a fucking Juggalo boat riot, and we definitely don't need. I don't even know what that is, but we don't need it.
Right.
We 100% don't need it. Dead body man.
We don't need it.
No, none of that. No, none of that. But yeah, man, it was a dope trip. Juggalo weekend, man. Another shout out to what's it called? House of Id.
House of Id.
Bro, I'm not familiar with you guys, man, but fucking mad love, mad props, mad appreciation. They donated $100 to the Replicon Radio Awards GoFundMe. If you guys want to help support the awards and or the channel overall, we'd appreciate it, man. It really does help. That shit made my fucking day.
Thank you, guys.
I was like tired and groggy and sleeping, even though I slept like a motherfucker yesterday. I got home at noon. We ate food at like 2 o'clock. I went downstairs to watch TV. Next thing I know, it was fucking like 1 in the morning. I woke up, got the dog. Next thing I know, it was 10 o'clock in the morning. I was fucking tired. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. It's a good time. It was a good time.
Bro, I'll tell you what, man. After everything Saturday and shit and dealing with people and what I've dealt with the last couple weeks, yesterday, dude, my dad called me like twice, like, hey, man, we're all hanging out in the driveway. You want to come on over? And I'm like, dude, Dad, I think I'm just done with fucking people for a minute, man. I was just like, I've never been that person to just like sit inside and be done with shit, you know? But the last couple weeks has just taken a lot out of me, and I was just like, you know what? This is a me day. I don't want to see any fucking body. I don't want to deal with anybody. Any people. I don't. Sorry, but I'm going to take this day to not be around anybody. And I mean, for granted, I slept most of the fucking day, and I hate to waste days when I'm off work or whatever, but it definitely was much needed because I hadn't been getting a whole lot of fucking sleep anyways. And,
it's nice to have some time to yourself.
Yeah, it was nice just watching TV and just chilling.
Faux show. I mean, I kind of did that too, just on accident.
Right. It felt good.
Involuntarily.
Yeah. Because even like waking up today, I was like, fuck, I have to go to work. I haven't worked since fucking Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like, I have to go to work. But I'm like, fuck that. I have not done it for such a long time. This whole laying in bed thing is fucking dope. And I still wanted the TV show I was attempting to watch. I still didn't watch because I was sleeping.
Right.
Motherfucker skipped the whole season without me.
Oh, shit.
I woke up. I started watching this shit. I woke up and started watching it, because it's still on. I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
What is happening?
How did that girl fucking go from fucking 12 to 27?
Rewind.
Like, I'm on season halfway through season 3. What the fuck?
I was only sleeping for like 10 minutes.
I started rewatching Ozark because apparently I watched the first season. I don't remember.
People tell me I need to watch it. I haven't even started it yet.
It's dope.
I just don't have the time.
I watched a lot of it. I watched a bunch of it on the fucking airplane.
Right. I can see. I got so many other things that I'm watching now.
I just force myself to go home now. Something I've been doing lately.
Yeah.
Like 9 or 10 o'clock or something. Instead of just working until fucking way late, I'll just go home and watch fucking an episode of TV and chill. Because I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I enjoy it.
Fuck, by the time I get off work and actually get a chance to sit down and relax and turn the TV on, it's like time for me to fucking go to bed. And I don't get up and go to bed. I just fall asleep in my chair, and then when I wake up there, then I go to fucking bed.
It's like bed starts all over again.
Yeah. So I don't sleep a whole lot as it is anyways.
See, I hate when that shit happens because usually I fall asleep before I do like the my bedtime routines to get ready for bed. Then
Well, that's already done because I know it's coming.
I haven't gotten to that point of the planning.
Oh, yeah.
Because usually I don't plan on falling asleep, but by the time I fall asleep and wake back up, it's like, fuck, now I gotta go get ready for bed, which wakes me back up, and then I'm up for another 2 hours.
Yeah, no, that's why I do everything as soon as I get home. I get the shower, I brush my teeth, I do everything when I'm getting ready to go to bed.
It's actually a good idea.
No, it's not in the box. Sorry. Audio for like what? PJ asked me where my rainbow charm is, and Grape Joe said it's in the merch box. It's not in the box. I got it. It's sitting on my I don't know what you call it. Wood furniture where I put all my things when I take them off at the end of the night.
Your dresser.
Yeah, that's the one. It's not really a dresser, but basically yeah. But it's still sitting there. I need to hang it up. My rainbow charm. You guys weren't there that night either, you motherfuckers. ABK gave me the rainbow. It's like a wooden. I mean, like he called it a charm, but it's not a charm. It's like something that should be hanging up in like a preschool or something.
The banner?
No, hold on. There's a picture of it. It's on Instagram. I'm gonna find it.
Is it a rainbow craft?
Right.
Made out of macaroni.
That little thing.
Oh, nice.
It says, I can't remember what it says. It says Dream Big. Apparently that was in their van for some reason, and he hung it around my neck. It didn't actually fit around my neck, so he had to attach it to my chain and then hang it around my neck. And I remember it happening, but I don't remember why.
That's the universe talking.
So that's why I posted it on, and I was like, can someone explain this to me? And then ABK said, dream big and always be kind.
See, that's
probably being an asshole.
That's the universe.
No, we were talking about like aspirations and shit. You know what I mean? And that's why I was like, hang on, I got something for you. And he wouldn't rigged it around my neck.
That is the universe talking to you, P.
Dream big. Dream big.
Dreamweaver.
I'm trying.
Fuck.
We gotta go fuck me page.
Working on it.
Right? Dream big.
But that was awful nice.
Shortest episode in history of Leprechaun Radio, but we'll see.
Leprechaun Radio.
Not to be confused
with Replicon.
No, but we could definitely take a break though.
Yeah.
But I did dream big. I put out a comic book under Replicon Radio. That was a big dream. Right? Who was I talking to? Oh, I was talking to my homie, Orion. Shout out to Orion. And I feel like that was I was like telling him about, whatever, I did this or we did that, and I went here and did this, and I was like, my whole thing is like, wouldn't it be cool if, and I was like, I think that's my new outlook on life now. Like, I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if I put out a comic book? Wouldn't it be cool if we did like a cover for the Twisted book? And then I was like, I wonder how you do such a thing. And then I just sent an email, and I found out how you do such a thing, and I found a way to do it. So now I'm just going to be like, wouldn't it be cool if, and I'm going to find a way to fucking do it. Whatever it is, you know what I mean?
That's the attitude you need to have, man. You're starting to get in tune with the universe.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's kind of how my vibe was with the Juggalo day. I was like, there's no fucking way when they announced that shit. But I was like, but wouldn't it be cool if I could?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if I could get that fourth coin? Wouldn't it be cool if I could just go party?
Yeah.
And I just fucking did it. Wouldn't it be cool if someone would pay off my credit card bills? I don't know.
Well, we're not there yet. It's gonna take a little bit. Gonna take a little bit of time.
World, are you listening? Wouldn't it be cool if I put out a second comic book sometime in the next fucking couple weeks? Wouldn't it be cool if it was already finished and I'm just waiting on the product to arrive?
I'm pretty sure
That would be
that's
pretty
really
cool.
happening.
That would be pretty
I
cool.
think it would be cool. Wouldn't it be cool if there was 3 different versions of the cover?
Whoa, that would be cool.
Wouldn't it be cool if one of them that's going to be announced as a secret is actually going to be fucking Chrome?
Wow, that
And
would.
you had to be listening to this right now to know that?
because
Then
he's
it won't be a
deleting the
secret
episode.
anymore.
Only if you listen to this portion of this section of this show,
He's
and not be a
deleting
secret
the
for you.
episode. Wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool?
Wouldn't it be fucking cool if that cover was designed by one of your favorite artists and one of your favorite bands?
Ooh, that would be cool.
And or favorite groups.
Yes. Wouldn't it be cool if it was the same artist whose your first comic book was drawn about? Wouldn't it be cool if that was the first comic book cover done for a comic book outside of their own? That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Wouldn't that be cool if they had it announced at one of their big main events too?
That would be cool, but that's the only thing that's not confirmed yet.
Well, they have had one that was brought out at one of their main events.
Well, yeah,
Not
that's
your
their
comic,
comic. Yeah, yeah.
but it was their comic.
For sure.
Just trying to shed a little light on who it may or may not.
Wouldn't it be cool if the original art showed up at my house while I was out of town at Juggalo weekend? I came home to a really cool box.
Wouldn't it be cool if I knew
That
what we
did
were
happen.
talking about?
I'm sure that happened because
It
you
did.
told me it was. on
It
its
did
way.
happen. It was packed inside of a 3 vinyl box set that I had purchased, and because I got a text asking
Right.
if that was okay to put it in said box, and I was like, "Well, yeah, that'll probably protect it in between a bunch of fucking vinyls."
All right.
That'd be pretty cool. What if next week on the show we had Tater?
That would be cool.
Tune in next Monday, February 28th, the last day of February.
That's when my humidor was supposed to be.
You're getting a human?
Humidor.
You're getting a human door?
A
Human door.
Sounds like something Gmo would rap about.
Humidor.
I got my human door.
Walk in and out my human door.
Shut the door real
Takes me
hard.
to a portal.
And I fuck a whore.
Whoa.
Hey, calm down, Gmo.
Whoa. Jesus.
There was a dude. Oh, that's something I didn't tell you. Fucking Tucson. Not only is it dry, desert, mountains look fake. It looks like the fucking background of a video game all day. Like it looks like you just keep walking and never actually get there because it's like a different hue and everything.
Yeah.
There's a 1,000,000 fucking homeless people everywhere, and there's a shit ton of fucking crazy people. I assume they're related to the homeless people.
It's just like how it is in Florida, you know, because of the sunshine. They get too much sun. All the homeless people move there because they won't die like 6 months out of the year because it gets too cold. You got to watch it.
It was so many crazy people. I just thought of that because we were talking about Gmo, and there's a dude that looked exactly like Gmo, except for he was completely like he was a black guy, but he was like black more because he was like covered in dirt and like tar.
Okay.
And just in front of the gas station, fucking shaky and like couldn't even tell you. Like it was the craziest shit I've ever seen, man. There was some guy dancing with it in the middle of the road, but he like looked like something out of fucking The Purge. And then there was a really nice, crazy lady at Del Taco with her headphones on, singing about Jesus at the top of her lungs inside the restaurant the entire time we were there.
Oh, it was.
Let me tell you about my friend. But it was way I'm not a good singer, but it was
very
way
welcoming. Huh?
It was insane, bro.
Let me
It was
tell
like
you
the-
about
that's why
my
the cops
best
didn't
friend.
give a shit about the Juggalos. We were the normal motherfuckers in that area.
A guy just threw milk at me. How dare he?
Let me tell you about my best friend, Jesus.
Grape Joe, you're supposed to say, wouldn't it be cool, Grape Joe? Wouldn't it be cool if there was a custom toy to coincide with the release of said comic book?
Ooh.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Wouldn't it be cool if we took a break?
That would be cooler.
Fill your coolers. We're taking a break, y'all.
We're going to be the coolest.
We're going to come back. If you guys are tuned in on YouTube, head on over to repliconradio.com so you can enjoy the musical stylings of the underground. And if you're not, we'll be back after the break. How about that?
How about
Yeah.
that?
Catch me after the break. How about that?
How about that?
Oh, yeah. We'll be back.